Alright, get in the bin with Garbo. We are back again, once again. This is, this is Dead Cells. Better late than never. I was supposed to be live like 2 hours ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I fell asleep after work. But we are here, Dead Cells, we are ready to go. Yeah, let's just go. 5 BC as always, as is tradition. I gotta tell you that I already said it in the stream chat there, but the graveyard shift truly is killer. Ruining me, but it's all good. It's worth it, I think. I'm gonna take this because I might do a. I really like this lightning bolt with the acrobata pack. So I'm gonna take this because I just really like it with the acrobata pack, and that might be an option. Okay, good start. Good start. That's what we want. Oh, that's definitely what we want. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. 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 I didn't realize the build up on that ranged attack for the lantern was so... It takes so long. It takes so long, and I didn't realize. That's how these things go. It's Dead Cells. It's Dead Cells. I kind of want this giant killer just because those elites were a big issue just now. The money shooter's always good. Let's do that. So much for the acrobata pack lightning bolt. Maybe I'll get another chance to do that later. Ooh, okay. Wonder how that thing goes with the acrobata pack. The throwing axe. Oh, I do like... I do like sickles. Victims freeze nearby enemies when they die. Let's do that. Shake off the dust. Shake off the dust. Shake off the dust. Shake off the rust. Either way. Ooh. Birds. Oh, what kind of day is this gonna be? Is this just gonna be hell for me today? Dead hells. Come back for that. Save myself a med kit probably. You gotta block. You gotta block, dude. You gotta oh, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. As usual, I'm not gonna take every single heavy crossbow that I find. But I am gonna take this one, and it probably won't be the last one. As is tradition. Whether we want it or not, we gotta take the heavy crossbow. I'm getting hit a lot more than I would like. I mean, I would like to not ever get hit. I would love to have a flawless run for once in my life. I'm getting hit way, way too much. Do we want Arboretum for the incentive? I don't think so. I think I want Toxic Sewers. I think I want to go grab that med kit, even though it's kind of wasteful. I think I want to grab this med kit and go to Toxic Sewer. Let's check this shop. At this point, in all likelihood, gonna skip. Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, we're gonna skip it. Okay. How am I sounding here? How's game audio sounding? Check. Hello? Okay. I can live with that. I can maybe turn the game audio up a slight bit, but I'm not super worried about it. I think it's pretty good. I can maybe turn my... I don't know if anybody can hear that. I can maybe turn my playback there down. Oh, okay. I think the goal should be to get this last outfit gone. That's not the last outfit. That's not the last blueprint I'm ever going to find, but it's the last one I have for now. I don't know. At the rate things have been going with these, with dead cells and the distinct lack of progress since hitting 5 BC, that might be the last blueprint I ever find. Why not? Why not? There's probably better things. There's almost definitely better things than Armadillo Pack, but let's just send it. Let's see how that goes. Okay. And that's how it goes. That's how it goes. I gotta remember that rolling through when I kill the slugs is a really good move because it'll oh, come on! Come on, dude! Oh, I gotta remember that rolling through when I kill the slugs is a really good move with the armadillo pack. There's food right there. Also a really good move to roll through the little slugs too. I was talking about the big slugs what explode into mini bombs. I want to roll through those, but I also want to roll through the little slugs when the spitters toss those with the armadillo pack. That's how we do that. Not terrible. Poison has no effect on you. Is actually really good for the sewers. Amidst, maybe I'll come back for this. I'm gonna leave this here. And if history is any indication, I'll probably forget about it, but let's try to not forget about it. And come back to that at the end. I just really like the poison has no effect on you in the sewers. Yeah, I rolled through the spitter's little mini slug there. And that got me a crawler, which is not anything crazy, but it's just a little bit extra damage on top of what I'm already doing. Or a biter. Not a crawler, a biter. Little pink fellas. Because when I roll through the slug, it counts as a block, and if you block those little slugs before they actually pop, it turns it into a biter for you. Not for you, for me. It's all about me. Okay. I think I said when you block them, when you parry them. When you parry those slugs, that's how that works in these two. See, I just completely negated those bombs by rolling through them. Oh, oh, good parry, good parry. Totally on purpose, and great parry. Definitely meant to do that. Jesus, Acrobata pack actually goated. Or Armadillo pack. Thinking since I have so much money. And since I'm doing pretty good with this build, maybe I'm not going to spend any money here and I'll save it for the next biome. I'll take Wish and take all the money to the next biome and guarantee that I can get the thing that I'm going to want. I mean, let's see what we got here. But I'm pretty happy with the build that I have. Ooh, but for $49.50. Spreads inflammable oil and then victims burn when they die. Shoots of olive arrows. That's really good. Okay, now maybe I don't spend any more money. And I do take Wish and take it into the next. The next biome. Ooh, oil power. If I was running it on color. If you've never seen these Dead Cell streams, like, this is kind of my build to a T. Like, if I was going to handcraft a build, it'd probably look a lot like this. Come back for that. I gotta remember to come back for that amulet. Whether I'm going to use it or sell it, I gotta go back for it. And we're pretty much... Not quite, but we're close to being clear here. 60 kills? Sweet. I didn't think that was going to happen. Corrupted prison seems like a good idea, but it often does. It often does, and it rarely actually works out. It kind of seems like a good idea. Poison had no effect. We're right up back to... We recouped our money from buying the sickle, pretty much. I definitely want to get that scroll. Almost forgot to roll through the, I kind of do want to go Ancient Sewers and just keep this, poison has no effect situation, but once again, Corrupted Prison kind of seems... Does this not go all the way through? That's so annoying. It really looked like it was gonna go all the way through at a glance, but there's clearly a wall there. Okay. I can go back and grab that food, and maybe I should do that now, and I still gotta go back and grab the amulet too, so I'll wait. And I don't know if I'm gonna use that amulet or not. I gotta take another look at it. Oh! If I If I had anything other than the heavy crossbow, I would have let that guy. The guy. Ooh, poisons enemies that wound you downward. Smash it. Nope, 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 nope. Dracula's Castle seems good. There's no bad options. Not a fan of the placement of these fast travels on this map generation, to be honest. Kind of have me backtracking more than I want, but we're not really worried about the timer at this point. Nope. Okay. So it's gonna be... If I go Corrupted Prison, then I have to take a curse. And that's probably... I can probably manage that. Probably. Okay, send it. And it's a cursed biome on top of that. It seems stupid that I'm willing to take the 10 curse from the chest and not the multiple 1 and 2 curses. But I don't want to deal with that the whole time. I don't want to deal with that the whole time we're in the biome. And Corrupted Prison is kind of a double-edged sword because you get that extra layer. You basically get an extra biome to find gear and build yourself up, but you also want to be strong enough out the gate to be able to handle that. And then at that point, it's like, if you're strong enough to handle it, then you probably don't need. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of just like there's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot as far as your power level when you really want to go when you really want to take on an extra biome, and I think maybe we don't need it. I'm gonna take Wish, like I said, and try to get something super fancy and cool. And the place to get something fancy and cool is the bank. It's also a good place to die. By which I mean it's a bad place to die. By which I mean that's probably where we will die if we go there. Okay. And now I am underpowered. I may or may not have been underpowered going into the Corrupted Prison. I'm underpowered going into this bank right now. I might take, and this would have been what I was going to do in the Corrupted Prison. I'm going to go ahead and take Foresight. Just until I find something to fill out this build and make myself a little bit more competent, because again, I am underpowered. Dude, everybody's trying to be elites, which is not a fan of at this moment. Woo! And actually, I'm not as underpowered as I thought, knock on wood, but I'm really not as underpowered as I thought. I did apparently use my foresight, so I did. Hi, how's it going? I was okay taking the cursed chest at the beginning of the corrupted prison. Let me clear this elite, and then I'll figure out if I want that cursed chest. I thought the flames were gonna get him, but it was just like nickel and diming him to the point that it was taking way too long. Am I green? I am green. I am survival. 2 extra jumps. Poison has no effect. I only wanted that poison has no effect for the sewers, so. Okay. Yeah. Let me take that cursed chest. Let me not let this slug hit me. Bro, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I was mashing the roll button. My guy, he just wouldn't move. Yeah, he wouldn't move. What the hell? I'm kind of speechless. I don't know if my controller didn't register or what. I was mashing that roll. Something went wrong. Like something didn't. I was hitting the buttons like I've been known to make excuses. I was hitting the buttons with the exact timing I had been. Something was coming out of that menu and I don't know. That's really fucked. I'm really not happy about that. I'll blame the game jokingly a lot. I'm blaming the game for that because I don't know what happened. I wish I had the. It's fine. It's fine because it's got to be fine. It hurts. It does hurt, but it's got to be fine. I wish I had the button map like the speedrunners have that shows you when I'm pressing the buttons so somebody could see that I'm not full of shit, that like what happened? How many times did I need to hit B to be able to roll and it just didn't? Like I pressed it and then I realized that it wasn't going and I started mashing it and it still wasn't going. Because I needed to roll through those bombs with the armadillo pack to get rid of them. Okay. We move on. But I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna bitch when it's warranted. How does Hattori's katana work? You hold it? Okay. It's one hit? Okay. Or, I see. I see. I'm gonna drop it now, but I really can't. If it was my fault, I would tell you it was my fault. I really can't take responsibility for... Poyo, 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 yes. I really can't take responsibility for that last death. There was things I could have done if I knew that it wasn't going to let me roll. But how could I have known? I did not have the timing on this katana down for shit, and it's not even that hard. It's actually really easy. It's actually an incredibly easy thing to use. I just don't have it. Oh. I get these symbols confused with the teleporters, like the one that goes into Arboretum. I really will eventually shut up about it, but I feel like that last run was the run. I feel like that was the run. I just got new cards. They were gonna be, they were gonna be legendary cards because of Wish. I was just talking about how I wasn't as underpowered as I thought, and I was actually in a pretty good spot. Oh, great. Am I actually doing, I mean, let's get to the bottom of this. Am I actually doing brutality? I think I am. I almost accidentally broke that door for... Honestly, the maybe the worst item in the game. Maybe the worst. It's up there. There's got to be something worse. There's got to be something worse, but I think that machete and pistol, dog shit. I'm told the legendary by Mr. East Infection there is in chat. I'm told by Mr. East Infection that the legendary machete and pistol is very good, but the normal one is like objectively, like actually like objectively terrible. East Infection, how's it going? You still there? How's it going? Did you see my fumble that I refused to take accountability for on that last run? Did you? You said that hurts, so I assume you came inside to you showed up in time to see that. Came inside. What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, how's it going? I think it was something with the timing of coming out of that menu. I was able to shoot. I was able to shoot, but I wasn't able to roll. And I think it was something with when I came out of that menu. That pop-up for and I could turn those pop-ups off. Maybe I should. The pop-up coming out of the getting the curse. And like there's no way that it's not ever gonna sound like I'm making excuses, but I swear, I swear I pressed the button with the exact timing I always would. I can't time parries, but I can time my rolls pretty consistently. And it just didn't want it. Oh well. Now I have to stop talking about it. Now we gotta move on to the Arboretum and make this the run. This is the run. That was weird. There's maybe it was just my. No, there's definitely. Oh. How did I never notice that? That the footsteps sound different on this. Anyway. Anyway. Okay. Anyway. That is better. That is better than what I had. That also is better than what I had. I don't really want to spend the money to upgrade these to S. I am going brutality, which means my skills are not really. What's going on? Oh, it's the cursor on the screen. Oh my god. Okay. If at least it will refill. Ooh. 11 elites. Doesn't really seem worth. I mean, I can see that you do use flasks. You're running brutality. You do burn through those flasks. Let's run it. Let's try it. No. Maybe the next bank. I'm still salty about the bank. Maybe the next bank. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I still don't have this katana down for shit. That's not what you want. I'm doing it to myself, and usually that's the case, but I'm really doing it to myself right now. Poor judgment, just poor judgment. That's not gonna be worth it. I can tell you right now. I'm never gonna sacrifice 37% of my health and then get all that back. I'm never gonna get it all back, and I am running Tainted Flask, which is kind of pairs well with that a little bit, but also like it's not gonna pay off. So the trick here, I think the trick here with the downward smash attack. The trick here with the Hattori's katana, I think I can really take advantage of that with the fuck me. Nope. I can really take advantage of how it works with the teleporting of enemies in 5 BC, but I gotta get the timing way better, and I gotta roll through, because I can roll through. I think I can roll through as it's charging, and it'll stay. The charge will stay if I time it right. Tell me that katana did not hit that bat. That's crazy. Nope. That ain't it. That ain't it. I'm gonna see if that's a food shop up there. I bet it's not. And I might have gone into the wrong one. I didn't. And it's not a food shop. Caloric Shock seems kind of good. Phaser seems kind of good. I should have used that one. I didn't realize the 100% damage situation on that phaser before I picked it up. He's trying, he's trying. Definitely just hit that fella in the back and it didn't register. So maybe he actually died to the fire, not me hitting him, but it really looked like I hit him in the back. Bye, Owl. Bye. Love you. Cards. Cards? Cards. Phaser's kind of interesting with Katori's katana. I can kind of make them. I can make them not work as well together, or I can make it really, make it a really strong combo here. I just gotta. It's all about timing. It's all about timing. As with most Dead Cells things, it's just it really comes down to how I time it. And then I can run Foresight. Interesting proposition. That doesn't seem. It doesn't seem. Maybe, but I don't think so. No. Unless I'm doing it wrong, I really don't think so. Oh, I need a target for Phaser? Okay. Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to test that, but let's... Maybe. I don't know if it's really viable. That was cool. Did that work? I think the katana doesn't hit because it puts me behind the enemy, unless I have to like quickly turn. Maybe that worked. Maybe it works, but you gotta like turn immediately as you hit them. Maybe it does work. Just the tech is pretty jank, but maybe it does work. Wait, I would say yes, it does work. Yes, it does. 100% it does work. No, because that one, it really seemed like, and it was hard to say with that Mushroom Boy because I'm not sure if he died to the katana or just that he was on fire. How much do I like these pyrotechnics? Kind of a lot. Kind of a lot, actually, even though I'm going more toward the katana as I keep going. I kind of like these pyrotechnics a lot. Oh. That's not a huge damage boost. And I really want to be running a lot of oil. I mean, Phaser spreads oil. Okay, this is really interesting. Like, what can I do with katana and assault shield? Maybe not much, actually. You can kind of like... You can kind of like lead into your katana hit with the assault shield, which is kind of nice, but it doesn't... It's not a smooth thing that you're doing. Oh, wait, whoa. Oh no, never mind. I don't know. Oh. Attack twice. Wait. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, there's something there, but it's not... Whoops, I didn't want to do that. There's something there with that. But again, the tech is super finicky. That's really interesting. The phaser with the assault shield bash. There's something there. Oh! I was trying too hard to figure out the tech and the movement. Kind of worth it because we learned some stuff. Nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But kind of. Blowgun phaser. Endless bow. You know what? Well, no, you know what? I'll have to play around with that. Maybe I'll do a custom run with all those things I just had. If I'm gonna take a cursed sword on a run, this is when you do it. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Son of a bitch. Actual goddamn son of a bitch. Basic combo is instant charges 2 times attack and the hold to perform a jump roll. Okay. Noted. I'm getting fucked up. I'm actually getting fucked right now. Do you have any food yet? No. And 100% it's because I'm not using my shield. If I was using my shield, I would be having a much better time. Any food, any food, any food, any food, any food, so I don't have to use a flask. Even a 15%er, even a 15%er. I probably missed one. I probably missed one in the floor of the wall. Why would I pull that guy over here? Oh, where was it? There. Nope, that's not food. Okay, I have to flask. And then right after I do, immediately after I do, I'm gonna find food, but I have to flask. It's too dangerous. Oh, and there it goes again. There it goes again. Giant Killer was a bad choice. Giant Killer was a bad choice. Dealing critical damage if you're not cursed. Summons 1 additional ray per 5 curses you have. Targets killed by this purge, you have 3 stacks of curse instead of 1. Is it truly that there's just no food here? I've just not found it or walked past it. Is it truly that there's just no food here? Gotta use my shield. It's so stupid to have the thing eating up a slot. And just not using it like that. That's insane. So it's just gonna be the specialty shop right down there, so I don't need to go there. Alright, let's get out. Oh, you motherfucker, me? What an asshole I am. What a stupid... you can get up there, but it's... Let me try one more time. You can get up there. I've done it without the extra jump, but... Let me try one more time. Okay. It's not really worth it, but I just feel stupid skipping that. Or, I mean, it is worth it. If I can get up there, it's 100% worth it, but I'm just like, it's not if it's gonna take 10 minutes. I really don't want to have to blast. It's too early in the run. I'm using that indulgence on small enemies. I'm using it on the worst enemies for it, and I'm going to do it again right here. No, I'm not. It's basically going to instantly kill... I'm pretty sure it's going to instantly kill any non-elites in this biome. Nope, that's it? Okay. Never mind. Never give up. I'm gonna find food. Oh, fuck me. I'm really asking for it. I'm really asking for it right now. Okay. I have so many runs where I end up with no flasks by the end of the second biome and it's already cooked. I have so many runs where I just use all my all my flasks before the first boss. And I was desperately trying to avoid that. And the alternative is not better. And I realized that all along, that it wasn't going to be, the alternative wasn't going to be better, but I had to try to hold on to him. Much as I like the bone. I think survival gets me farther. Holy fuck. One sec. Nobody calls me. Nobody calls me all day. Unless I'm streaming. Stop, dude. Oh, I should be like going out of my way, especially when the parries are easy like that. I should really be going out of my way to parry while I have the shield. I'm not gonna lie. Only because I can't, because it's plainly obvious what happened there. He was invisible. He was invisible, and I didn't even see him. I forgot about him. Did I just leave bats back there too? I think those bats popped up. Speaking of bats, okay. There's a bat volley up there that I just left sitting there, and I think it dropped right when I got that phone call. Cocoon is good in theory. How often is that going to come into play? How often am I gonna? A successful parry resets the cooldown. That's really good if you don't have a good shield. But I do have a good shield that I want to use a lot. And I do need more blueprints. That's a really... strong alternative to a shield. Oh. Almost every time I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that, sickles. Not this time. Oh, you son of a bitch. He's trying. He's trying. For the fact that I am running this baseball bat, root grenade is probably the best thing I could have. Did I do this? I didn't. Really what I'd want to do with the root grenade is also, or with the baseball bat, is have a root grenade and a stun grenade and just alternate them. Or maybe pair it with the hammer that roots them. That could definitely be a thing. The hammer's kind of slow though. It's just a big weapon and they're all slow. All the big hammers and stuff like that are just obviously going to be slow. So that might not work out too great, but a frozen target. Am I going to have frozen targets? I'm not. Spreads inflammable oil, victims freeze. Now I'm going to have frozen targets. 30% for hits in the back. Might be good with this. And I can't really justify re-rolling it again anyway, but poisons enemy. Shoots a volley of arrows. I mean, it's just got to be what it is. Let's try to do necromancy again. Maybe I should take something to do with parries, but let's try to do necromancy again, and then maybe I'll do something with a parry mutation on the next one. I also think I should get wish again, but we'll see how that goes. What the fuck, man? I know that I'm parrying. I know that I'm parrying. Oh, okay. It's too weak early. I know that I'm parrying. Sometimes I don't, and I'll be the first to admit it when I really know that I'm not parrying in time, but a lot of times I just know for a fact that I'm getting it, and it's just not. Ferryman's Lantern's kind of cool, and I'd like to run it more often. There's just not like a lot of built-in synergies for it. And that's really what you want on these higher BCs. You want builds. You want A feeds into B, feeds back into A, feeds into C. You want everything to kind of gel together. It's less about individual items and more about finding those crazy synergies in tech. Oh, come the fuck on! Come the fuck. Oven Axe is pretty good. The ice shield's it's gonna be good if I take I could take the crossbow and the ice shield and do armadillo pack again. That's actually really good for the armadillo pack. I could do the scissors. Let's do the crossbow. The skills aren't really there. I gotta find some different skills if I want to do that. Oven Axe is good. Oven Axe is really good. I'm gonna pass on it this time, but it is really good. Oh well, I mean the skills might because I kind of if I go purple, this is already kind of a no. I don't like that. I actually don't like the build as it stands. I just wanted the crossbow and the shield. No, I'm gonna definitely go on green. Definitely go on survival. I can't see there being anything that kind of do still want that oven axe. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna take this. Said it before. How many times have I said it? But one day, there will be a day. There will be a day when I learn how to play this game. There will be a day when it just clicks in my brain and I finally understand how to play Dead Cells. It's gonna be a beautiful day. There's gonna be a day when I don't crack the wall and just leave the gem sitting there. That's gonna happen one day. I do that with scrolls too. I do that with I do that with so many things. I just leave things sitting there. I just walk right past them so often. All the things that a person can do wrong in this game, I do all the time, every day. I do everything wrong. Anybody who watches this, don't take notes from me. Don't think because I'm on 5 BC that this is. See it? Look right there. Right there. There's a scroll sitting right there. What? Okay. There's no excuse. That got me my 30 kills. I wasn't gonna get that otherwise. Like, I don't even I was hoping that it would be one that an enemy dropped and not one that was just already on the map. Because then maybe I could have an excuse that there is no excuse. There's no excuse. Sometimes the enemies drop things and you're already like beyond that enemy. And you just simply don't see it, but there's no way that I wouldn't have been able to see that. They don't teleport all the time. They don't teleport, and maybe if they're stunned, maybe if you go away from them when they're stunned, they don't see you, so they forget about you. I don't know. I don't know if the AI is actually that competent, but it seems that way. It seems like if they couldn't realistically see you move away from them, they won't follow you. With the whole 5 BC teleporting situation. There's just a bunch of times where I expect them to teleport up to me and they don't. Extra jump midair is kind of nice. Do I plan on keeping this thing? I don't. I mean, not that it's bad, but it's like the quiver of bolts kind of makes that irrelevant for the most part. Let's just run what we got. Yeah, yeast infection says he normally knows what he's talking about. I can barely poke holes in things that you're saying. Yeast infection, and he's telling me that Necro is not good early, and I can see that. Kill rhythm's good for a crossbow. It's just any crossbow is. The thing is, maybe not with this crossbow, because I think what's gonna happen is I'll shoot this, and then the first shot, the very first shot of this repeater crossbow after the quiver of bolts will be plus 18 attack speed, and then every shot after, like it's already fast enough anyway. I don't think the repeater crossbow actually benefits too much from kill rhythm. I think all the other crossbows do. I don't think it repeater crossbow does. I could be wrong about that. Because it may be the whole time I'm holding it after the quiver of bolts is affected by that plus 18%. And I'm not really sure. It's either one. It's either the first shot or it's all the shots as long as you keep holding it. And the 18% will not always be 18%. It'll be more and more as I... Ooh, that's probably better than the... I actually want that more than the ice shield with the... Armadillo pack. Because I'm quite sure the teeth always amount to the same, and I think it's 100. I was trying to check, and it doesn't tell me in the thing, but I'm quite sure the teeth are always 100 regardless of the method of parry. You son of a bitch, you bastard. That guy's an asshole. I might come back for this. I might take it now. I'm gonna take it now. And then this is gonna seem dumb. This is gonna seem dumb as hell. I think I'm gonna hit more parries with that great shield in my backpack, and I think the Death Scythe can kind of carry itself without needing a second weapon. I truly think I'm gonna get more parries with Armadillo pack than I am just having it in the slot. And then I can come back if I feel I need to. I can come back and oh, come on, man. I can come back and get another weapon from that shop if I'm not dead. That's a big if. I'm gonna use a flash. I'm thinking about I am thinking about putting that great shield in the slot because I realized that what I was saying probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I think it's valid. I think it's valid enough. Why is that? Is that ghost? Yeah, that ghost is like fully stuck in the ceiling, so it just wasn't going to the. So that shouldn't be how ghosts work. But that ghost is fully stuck in the ceiling and it wasn't going for the bat, the other bat, the non-ghostly bat. Death Scythe feels so overpowered. It feels so strong that it should be. I could put that in my second slot, but I'll just sell it. It feels so strong that I think it should be a. I think it should be a two-hander, and that second slot should be for like maybe you explode all the ghosts at once. Like it really feels like a two-hander, like a two-slotter. I mean, two-slot weapon. It really does. Maybe having that second slot and another ability on it though would make it even more overpowered. And again, I was going to just walk away from those and not sell them. I was like, oh, I don't want either of them, so... again, I was just going to leave stuff behind for no reason. I really feel like, and it'll never happen because I don't think they're going to update this game anymore. I really feel like the Death Scythe could use a little bit of balance for it. Oh, fuck me, fuck you, fuck everything. Oh, that was the run. The other ones were the run too, but that one was also the run. Damn. Oh, okay. Every run is the run until it's not. Every run is the run. I just really want a Soul Shield. I just really want a Soul Shield. Warpan wants him in the front. Okay, wants to hit him in the face. With the assault shield, I tend to end up behind them. And that's on me because I could time it to go in front of them most times. Why? Why? Oh God. Why do I suck? Have I ever mentioned you get frames after getting hit? Yeah, yeah, you did, and dude. You did, and I really thought I can still maybe justify why I thought that was a good idea to keep it in the but I really can't because it never came up. It literally never came up once. The armadillo pack, but there was a reason why I did it that way. Oh, God. There's gotta be a better way. That's kind of valid to run infantry grenade and powerful grenade and just kind of not really alternate them, but just pick and choose which one's going to be better for whatever you're dealing with. Gotta stop. Gotta stop trying so hard to get in front of those guys, because it's just not... It's not worth getting the crits on the Vorpan. Oh, dude. I don't think I like Vorpan. I like the Panchaku. Vorpan's pissing me off. And it's 100% because I'm just doing a bad job. It's not Vorpan's fault, but it is pissing me off. And I'm just getting destroyed every time I try to get in front of certain enemies. Like I need to get in front of them, but then also remember that I have Assault Shield, and Assault Shield is not just movement tech, it's also a shield. It can be two things, and it is. Believe it or not, Assault Shield is a shield. I'm just asking for it now. I'm begging for it. Please give it to me. Oh, God. Health. Health, no. This is a terrible start. Do one of these grenades go for it? I'm not gonna throw the run looking for the run's already not in a good way. I'm not gonna throw the run for the hunter's grenade this time. That's and again. I'm just leaving shit behind. In my head, like I fully saw that because I remember thinking, I was like, oh, I don't want that. So I just left it. Like, I don't want to use that, but why? Anyway. We're definitely closer to the end that if nothing else, achieve something today. Got that. Closer to the end than the beginning at this point. Next week there will not be any dead cells. The following week there will. Next week I'm only streaming on the weekends. I'm not streaming during the week, so Dead Cells is always on the short list of games that I'm playing. Normally I'm not like I don't have more than 4 games in rotation for streaming, and Dead Cells is rarely out of the rotation. But honestly my main priority, the main game that I want to stream and keep streaming consistently right now is Peak. So Peak is taking precedent next week with me doing less streams next week. Let's do that. So no Dead Cells next week. Borderlands 2 is coming back tomorrow, and it will also be next week as well. The schedule's up there, but yeah, just no Dead Cells next week, but the following week we'll get back to it. And I want to figure out how to get back to both. There's just only so many days and so much time, but I want to figure out how to get back to Wheel of Roguelikes, as well as doing playtests again. Playtests / demos and all that stuff. Garbo testy streams. Terrible name. I'm standing by it because I think it's funny, but terrible name. I want to play more Windblown too. Windblown, I talked about it before. I've talked about it more than I've actually played it on stream. I maybe should have just taken a symmetrical lance even off color, because this warpan is just not been it. Yeah, I want to get back to Windblown, which is the other game by Motion Twin, or the original developers of Dead Cells. By the end, it was Evil Empire, but the original developers were Motion Twin. Please, please, oh, please. I'm in great pain. Please help me. Please help. Please help me. I know what I want to do, but I don't know if it's what I should do. Dude, Scott, there's so much good stuff in there. There's a couple good things in all these, and I think Death Scythe is so good. I want this eeny meeny miny. Ooh. Sorry, explosive crossbow. I'm pretty sure I initially took that for the explosive crossbow. Tried to do an assault shield roll despite not having an assault shield, so I'm officially completely lost it if I ever had it. Something's double damage and leg hugger. It's just not terrible. I mean, leg hugger's kind of a little bit too low damage typically anyway. I don't know if it's worth 100% damage inflicted on me. Barnacle's gonna do a little bit better for me. I mean, neither one's good for this survival build. I'm doing more and more survival builds, and I don't know how to feel about that. Because I still feel pretty confident in saying that tactics is my favorite. My favorite color. Purple is my favorite color in this game, but I'm doing more and more survival builds and less tactics builds. Mother fuck. That's what happens when I try to parry. That was me trying to parry, and it just... That's what happened. It doesn't really matter. This isn't food. Oh my god. This isn't food. It is food. Okay. If it's not food, then it's gonna be a flask. But I can run this. I can run like this. That's okay. I'm gonna do a lot better with Frost Blast. If my health goes any lower, I'm gonna have to use a flask, but I'm gonna try to hold out. Okay, this is the run. In case that wasn't obvious, this is actually the run, so that's pretty cool. Taunt is going to be better than Leg Hugger. Leg Hugger is not... It had the damage output. It had pretty good damage output just because of the 100%, but that 100% is not worth the 100% damage to me. The 100% damage that I'm taking simply by having it. I could probably find a way to... I could probably find 300 more coins in some sort of way. I could sell the shield. No, the shield is only... I could get 300 coins and get that Hunter's Grenade, but let's... Sure. Sounds like a plan, Stan. Frostbite, not plus frostbite. Sure. Okay, this is the run. This is the run. I gotta figure out how to use taunt more effectively than I have in the past. Than I am right now at this moment. Right now at this moment, I've used it 3 times already poorly. Okay, yeah, the fact that it slows them and there's no recharge on it is crazy. Like, the slow effect on it is actually crazy. gonna have to remember that. Garbo will remember that. Need to make a little graphic like a Telltale game that every time I have a good idea, or I mean this was East Infection's idea, but anytime I have a good idea or a good build, I need to have it flash on screen and say Garbo will remember that. That wouldn't even be a hard thing to do. I should do that. Oh, so any mobs, I just gotta pop taunt, but I gotta realize that taunt isn't the end game, because I feel like I'm using taunt and then I'm just not following up. When oh fuck! Whenever I use it, I'm not following up, and then I get hit. Like that, but I mean, not really, because I did try to follow up. That was the run! But that was the run, though! Fuck! 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 Okay. But fuck, though! But okay, let's... Oh my god. What? Damn it. I hate this game so much. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I continue to do this to myself? Damn it. Okay. None of these are good. This one's not bad. No, the plan was definitely there in East Infection. The pieces were all there. It was definitely a competent build for a more capable man. I kind of do want to go, and not just because that's where my points already are. I kind of do want to go tactics with it. What can I do? What can I do? I mean, be better. Just be better. Stop being worse. Stop being worse and just be better. Fuck. I just... I don't know if that was wise. Yeah, I think I'm going tactics, but dude. It kind of felt cooked from the start. That run did kind of feel cooked from the start, and that's a pretty defeatist mentality, but it didn't feel good out the gate. So this is green. Let's do this. So much for a tactics build. Why? The range on this broadsword isn't what I think it is. It's much shorter. Yeah, it's much shorter than I thought it would be. I should have taken the bat ball instead of the tornado. Even though I don't really want either one. I always forget that the tornado picks up bombs. Like tornado's kind of crazy just for that reason. It can be kind of decent damage sometimes, but just the fact that it picks up those bombs. Pretty good. plan on making that Bible work. I might want to just put it in my... Well, no, because I have a plan for this broadsword, too. Yeah, I just gotta do better. I've been doing worse. I gotta do better. That'd be really good if I can use it competently. It'll be really good. I actually do want to go toxic sewers because I plan on getting to an insufferable crypt. We gotta just do it. But what other path gets me there? Ancient sewers, ramparts, promenade, arboretum, toxic sewers, arboretum, promenade. Promenade is incentivized, but I'll probably die there. Toxic sewers, ancient sewers, just classic path to the conjunctivius. I just wanted, I knew what was over there. I knew that's what it was going to be, but I just needed to make toxic sewers, ancient sewers. Conjunctive. Broadsword, I want to re-roll to didn't get it. I wanted to re-roll it to slows nearby enemies killed, slow, whatever it is. I didn't get it, and then I was gonna take frostbite with it. So now we got to pivot and maybe do disengagement, maybe do astronomy. Probably could have done something to do with parries, but a couple runs today I've been hitting most parries. Most runs I've been missing the vast majority of them. I had a couple good parry-based runs. Or maybe just one. Maybe just one, to be honest. Not enough that I'm going to lean on it. Yeah, 50% of food out the gate is really good. That's something I can come back to. And it'll actually be like a 60-ish percenter with gastronomy, so it's pretty strong. Try something that does work. Okay, Cocoon does work with those bombs, and then it auto resets it. So that's how did I leave a bow up there? I didn't even see. I legitimately didn't even see that, and I don't want it, but I left a bow sitting up there next to that food. There goes the possibility of a 60 kill streak problem. Fuck me, dude! Oh! That's insane. That's so stupid. That's so stupid, too. I just threw the grenade. Just threw it off the edge. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's actually... It's actually not so bad. 83? Oh, what? Jeez, that's a full heal, basically. Oh, now I need it. Okay. 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 Oakley dokley. Yeah? Okay. Those guys are so easy to parry. I didn't really. I tried to do the cocoon parry and it didn't work out so well. I mean, the cocoon parry still stuns them most of the time. So it's almost like a pseudo stun grenade, which is kind of cool. It's a less consistent, less effective stun grenade. Yeah, I'll have to run. I'll have to run cocoon more often than I have been because it's pretty. Okay, there's my exit. Eventually. Might come back right now. Let's see what kind of monies we get out of here. That's not the monies. Woo! Okay, so that's another full heal. If I need it. I might not need it and I can just take the money, which is preferable. Cluster grenade's not going to be very good for very long, but I don't know if holy water's good at all. Spreads inflammable oil. Also spreads inflammable oil. Victims burn. Fine. No. What was that shop? Was that a skill shop where I could get a stun grenade? There's also a chest over there that I didn't get. Oh, okay, so I can really use the cocoon to my advantage with this bat, too. What is it? Killing an enemy with a critical hit stuns... Oh my god! What? Oh, that's dumb as hell. I love it. I don't think I've ever had this. That's dumb as hell. Okay. Oh, oh, and he's stunned. He's stunned. Oh, but I couldn't get to him. Fuck! Oh, that's why I have a shield. I could have made that so easier if I just used the shield, and I'm using the cocoon a lot. I'm using the cocoon a lot, and I'm not using the shield, which is typical. That would almost be better than... That would almost be better than, the cluster grenade, corrupted power would, but... I don't think so. Oh, fuck! Ugh. Oh my god! Why am I doing such a poor job dealing with these elites, with the slug elite? Like, those should be the easiest ones. Those should be the easiest ones. I'm doing such a piss poor job of dealing with them. What? What just happened? Oh, did I? Oh, was that just my cluster? Okay. I didn't realize that I'd popped my cluster grenade, and it seemed like I don't know. It just seemed weird. I don't know. Oh, actually, yes. Actually, yes. What's the difference of cooldown? They're like the one. It's 12 and 11. So they're because again, cocoon kind of acts like a lesser stun grenade at times. I have that 83%, so I'm gonna actually sell this. I'm gonna just run straight through the poison for some reason. I'm gonna let myself get beat up by rats and bats. Rats and bats and cats, oh my. Um... Generates a shield when used. No, I think because I have this bat, I need to be building around that, and that's exactly what these skills are that I have. I don't need to go down there. There's a scroll fragment, and that's I just need one more. So okay. Okay. Sneeze. Oh my god. Okay. Very nice, very nice. Now I'll go get that food, and I shall take my leave. Ancient sewers into Conjunctivius, and I'm not planning any farther ahead than that. Where is it? Is it actually up here, or is it? Yeah. Nice. Can't be mad about that. That's really good. I'm completely fresh here. Ancient sewers. I think this is where I was when I had that mishap with the when it didn't roll after the pop-up for the everything spreads inflammable oil, but few things actually light them on fire, so it's not too good. Stun duration is pretty good. Acceptable. Is there any reason to upgrade anything to S? I guess this, but I mean, not really, but... Oh, okay. No, I can... That works out, okay. I could take Wish, I could take... Necromancy I could take now, but maybe I'll take it later. I don't really need it, but I'm just kind of trying to think ahead. Successful parries and reflected shots inflict 372 damage, and Cocoon does parry. Oh. I mean, that works with Cocoon, right? Successful parry. I mean, Cocoon literally talks about successful parries. the same as this does, so it must work. I could also do this. Cocoon resets itself, but I could keep stun grenade reset. But again, Cocoon is kind of stun grenade with extra steps. So it's like, do I just want damage output? I think I do. And even though oftentimes I'm using Cocoon and I am using it more as a stun grenade than as a I'm using it more as a replacement for the stun grenade than a replacement for the shield. Sometimes it will actually hit those parries and be a replacement for the shield, and it just all works out, I think. It all works out. And I still might take that skill cooldown reduction mutation. Cool. Fucking so cool. Very base. Very base. Two keys for me's. He's so easy to parry, and I just refuse. There's almost not an easier enemy to parry, and I just refuse to do it. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was the run. That was the run. That was actually the run. What? Oh my god. Okay. That was the run, and that was the last run. Fuck. What even happened? I'm so disappointed. I'm like demoralized, like. Keep trying. Just keep trying. I'm gonna keep coming back to dead cells, whether it's a good idea, whether I think my sanity can take it. I'm gonna keep coming back. Okay. I don't mean to end it on such a bummer, but it just is. It just is a bummer. But we're gonna keep trying. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. Okay. I've been Garbo. This has been Dead Cells. Remember to like the button if in fact you liked the stream today. Remember to subscribe if it seems like a good idea. Come back for Borderlands 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna try to be on time tomorrow. Today I was a couple hours late. I'm gonna try to be on time at 3 p.m. PST for Borderlands tomorrow. Other than that, I just hope I hope you had a Garbo time. I certainly had a Garbo time. I certainly did, and never ever sweat the small stuff. And anyway.